Hi there. Oh, thank you, Michelle. I appreciate that. I'm right here. Is that showing up? That's backwards, huh? I still haven't figured out that mirrored. Hi, Jonathan. How are you? Yes. Have a good night's sleep. Michelle, I know it's later there. How are you doing tonight, Jonathan? I hope well. Oh, I can't. It's doing that same thing where it's not letting me see the vertical. Okay, so if you're in the vertical, I'll be there in a minute. It always takes a couple minutes for me to get my vertical. So this is the yarn I'm going to use, and I apologize, it's mirrored. Like I said, I haven't figured that out yet. Hi, Renee. Yeah, I'm working on getting in the vertical because I know some people prefer it there. Hi, Chuck. How are you? Hi, Lexie. 1 second, and I'm gonna hopefully be able to get in. I need to turn my volume down because I just realized that would be a problem. Or not, you know. Just so much fun. Is it not dual? It's showing dual. Is anyone seeing me on vertical as well? Tonight I am making one of Camille's hats. It's her owl hat, but I am not turning it into the owl because this hat is going to go to K&K Crochet. Is this the vertical? Hold on. Why is this not? I don't know why it won't cooperate with me sometimes. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get into that vertical chat to make sure I'm not. Hi, Blair. Sorry, trying to catch everybody. I'm on live chat. Okay, one time I was not on live chat. How was that Irish stew? It was excellent. My husband always makes the best. He does use Guinness beer in his Irish stew while it's cooking in the slow cooker. It was super good, and while that was in the crock pot, he also made date loaf for those of you who like that. That's my horizontal. That's not the one. That's the one I'm seeing all the chat in. We're good there. Let me do this real quick. Let's try. Let's see if... Is anyone, Lexie, is it showing up on the vertical at all? Because it doesn't seem to be, like I can't seem to get anything. I am pretty zoomed in. Yes. Oh, thank you, Blair. Let me come in here, Blair, and I'm gonna. Is this showing up in the vertical as well? If it's too zoomed in, I can pinch it down a little bit. I am in the vertical. It's not letting me get into the vertical, but Blair, I'm going to. Blair, can you email me again? I am switching my email to this. It is correct in this. I'm not going to go back. I'm keeping both, so I'm not going to go back and change. But here's my new. I think I took some screenshots, Blair, and never sent them to you. Can you just email me again? I'm so sorry about that. Only the gray. Yes, only the gray is showing. Now here, see, I was going to give you guys some choices. So we can do the gray blanket yarn, or that's what the pattern calls for. Hi, Maddie. How are you? And I'm still working on the vertical. Yeah. Well, I mean, hopefully now it's showing more, but I'm not able to get into the vertical at the moment and look at the chat. Let me go home. Let's see if that'll work. There it is. Okay. Hooray. Come on, open up. Let me go into that. Okay. I am now finally in the vertical. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so I am here. Let me get it on the chat and to all chat so I can see everybody in the vertical. So let me see who I missed. I missed your name. So this is Crochet. I don't know how to knit. How are you doing, Indy Speaks? I don't know how to knit. I crochet. Knit is 2 needles and crochet is 1 hook. Okay, so let me have these in the same general vicinity so I can look at everything. Is it too zoomed in is what I'm asking. Okay, that's fine, Lexie. Is it too zoomed in? Should I make it come back a little bit, or are you good? Okay, thank you, Blair. That will remind me. As long as Chuck, as long as Lexie runs back, we're good. Oh, hi, Linda. Thank you for being in the vertical. That's helpful. Is it too zoomed in? Or is that good? Because once I start crocheting, you can actually see what I'm doing. I don't know. I just need your opinion. So I can do this gray blanket yarn. I can do any of these colors. And remember, this is a donation hat. I probably would not hold 2 together. I'll probably still just follow the pattern and do the 1 if I choose any of these. This is a lavender. And that's kind of, that's showing pretty true to color. A pinky purple. What do you think? Sorry, I don't know how to do a poll. Pull back a little. Okay. Mandy Longbine says it's good. Thank you for being in here. Hello, Mandy. I will pull it up just a little bit. Let's see how this. Is that a little bit better? You like that a little bit better? I'm waiting for it to actually show in the vertical. So still, so any particular color. So you love the purple, so I probably should use the one I have 2 skeins of. Oh no. Let me check. Oh, okay, I'll be vertical, folks. I'll be back in a second. Hold on, one moment. I gotta check and see if this came. Let me look at my Lori stories. Yep, this is me. Lori stories and crochet. You said there were 2 choices. This is okay. I'm gonna reply, and then you'll know it's me, Blair, and then that's the one. But that will remind me. Okay, so this is good, right? Hi Bud Files. I can't remember what your name is. This is better. Okay, so I have both horizontal and vertical. Oh, let me get back into the vertical chat. Oh no, it didn't go away. It's there. Okay, let's see who I missed. Indy Speaks. Yeah, okay. I got everything in the vertical so far in terms of chats. So if you chat in the vertical, I will see you. I've got you running now. The Bud Files. I can't remember. You're from Crafty Witch, right? Yes, this is better. Should I go a little further, or is this about right? Because I'll be down here. I'll be down here crocheting. And we've got 1 vote for the purple. Other statements. Sorry, I have to keep looking on my other screen to see where I'm at. So okay, so go with, now she, in her pattern, and I'm not going to necessarily say specific counts. I did link her pattern in there, but I am going to show you how to do, sorry about the crinkles. I know crinkles are the worst. This was a mill-end pack, and I appreciated that the mill-end pack all coordinated. You could put them all together in one thing. I think it was Hirschner's. I think. I'm not sure. But I'm thinking 2 balls of this should be sufficient. Sorry about all the crinkles. Hi, Catherine. How are you? 48 years. 48 years. Better. 48. 48 years. What did I ask? What did I ask that you're answering? Yeah. So Crafty Witch actually showed me how to do the horizontal and vertical. That's, Blair, that's so impressive to me that you've already been crocheting for 6 years. That's wild. Because that's a good portion of your life. Okay, that's an outside pull. I don't feel like doing an outer pull. Let's see if I can find the inner pull. Ola Joe, if you know her, she says you hit it 7 times and it might pop out. I was not so lucky. She said you spank your yarn. That's pretty impressive, Mandy. I mean, technically I've probably been crocheting that long. I probably learned that long ago, but I didn't retain much of what my grandma taught me. Okay. I just got the yarn to barf, so, and not too bad. I'll show you. There's my purple hair. All right, so now I can center pull this. There. Well, I didn't mute my notification, so you get to hear that. Crocheting Christmas stockings. How fun. There is, Catherine, if you, I feel like there is an actual Grinch stocking, and you're going to want to use a green, like, I've got so many yarn sitting around me, it's kind of ridiculous actually. Green, sort of like that. You'll get to see this, what this is, in my video tomorrow. This is loopy yarn. So that's a good Grinch color. Slime green is a little bit bright to be Grinchy, but one less brightness than that is good. Oh, Bud Files, you came over to the vertical. Hello, nice to see you there. And yep, it tells you about the weather. Mandy, what's your favorite thing to, Mandy Longbind, what's your favorite thing to crochet? Yes, I was thinking of, so, okay. One thing, if you can find, okay, I'm going to pull a Camille here for a second. Linda or Lexie, are you in the vertical? Are any of my mods over in the vertical? Before I go pull a Camille. I don't know if I have any. Hi. Hi, Dawn. I don't know how to say the first part. You love to crochet. Oh, you like to make blankets. Okay. Blankets, hats, and scarves. Okay. So this is a hat pattern tonight. And I'm just doing the main part. And again, it's for a donation. Because I feel like if I made the owl face, that's too distinct. And I don't know if if that's a good donation, but the hat base part definitely is. So I'm gonna, oh, again, I'm using a 9mm. She uses an 8mm, but that's because that's how I can get enough out of my yardage. Okay, you're back for a minute. Okay, I want to run and get something to show Catherine what I think she needs to use. So we're going with this purple. Okay, I'm gonna run really, really, really fast and go grab this yarn. I want to show you Catherine. Okay, I'm back. That was quick, right? All right. I was literally running across to my other room that has yarn in it. All right. Oh, Jonathan's back in the horizontal. Yes, this is a beautiful color. This is a mill end, so I don't know what colorway it is. And I think it was Hirschner's. Hirschner's acrylic, bulky mill end. But this right here might be exactly what you're looking for, Catherine. So this is called Feather Wisp. This is a yarn bee. If you can find something like it, this color is Spring Song. What I recommend is that you don't just use this, okay? Pick a green that you like with it. Like, oh good, Linda, you're in the vertical. Wonderful. Okay, that's fine. Oh, thank you, Chuck. That's lovely. I appreciate that. So, Catherine, what you want to do is get something like this. And I think this one's particularly lovely. It feels so nice. Hold it with a regular, like 4-weight yarn or something in the green color you want. And then you get the fuzzies without the frustrations of not being able to find your stitches. So, hi, Teresa. How are you? It's Teresa Pontes. No problem. Healex, my brother. Yes. Oh, were you talking to Lexie? I'm sorry. Assumed you were talking to me, but I didn't have a live this morning, so I'm just being silly. Give me 1 second. My outside yarn got all wound up. Okay, here we go. So this pattern again, this donation is going to K&K Crochet. This yarn just got a random knot in it. How did it get a knot in it? I'm trying to fix this knot, and then I'll get to crocheting. Okay, I think it's good now. Maybe. No, that's wound around there, sure enough. All right. Okay, doing some yarn gymnastics real quick. All right. So, it's for their donations. They're trying to get 2,025 hats by the end of the year. They have 1,500 and some. I can't remember. 1,550 maybe? 1,550. So they need about 500 more hats to meet their goal. And obviously some of that 500 is them too, contributing to their own thing. Oh, you did. Okay, nice. That sounds perfect. Okay, so we did a slip knot. I guess I'll actually crochet here for a minute. This is for two purposes. This is also, because it's Camille's pattern, it qualifies as a Happy Holidays challenge entry, and I talked to Camille about doing this tonight and the adjustments I was going to make, and she said just adjust it however you adjust it. So this is something I do that literally no one else does. I'm going to be doing a foundation. She does this in her video, so this part, it's just this very first thing that I do that nobody else does. I don't know why I prefer it, but I do. I'm going to be adjusting her pattern in a way I guarantee she would at this point now, other than this little part, because I'm the only weirdo that does it this way. Did you hear me say hi, Dawn? You love to crochet, your favorite thing to crochet. Oh yeah, I read that. And then you let one, thank you, Chuck. Okay. So I'm going to yarn over, instead of doing 2 chains there, that's what most people are going to do. I'm going to yarn over, and I'm going to go through that back loop, if I can. This is my preferred 9mm. This Furls wood, it's so light. I love it. But I know a lot of you don't like Furls. I get it. And it was gifted to me, so I also have, I personally don't know if I could spend the money to get a Furls. I don't know if I could justify that. Oh, I forgot to say what I was doing. I'll do it on the next one. Okay. I will actually tell you what I'm doing on the next one. So is that zoom in appropriate now? Are we good with it? Or is it too far? Yes, and you can drop your weather. My weather is getting colder and colder by the minute. Oops, I forgot to yarn over. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go under these bottom 2 loops. We're going to yarn over and pull through. And then we yarn over and pull through 1. That creates the chain in the bottom. And then yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Alright. And then the same. And I need to do, well, I know how many stitches she did, but I'm going to have to measure and see. I may not. Now, I understand I don't need to be measuring to my head because I have a tiny head. But I need to see. 1, 2, 3. Yep. We're good. So we yarn over. We go underneath there, pull through, yarn over, pull through 1, creating the chain, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. She did this, all of the rest of this, except she chained 2 in the beginning like most people I've ever seen do it. I'm the only weirdo that does the one chain there. Okay. Speaking of weirdos, not really, but you may want to zoom in. It is, okay. Okay, that's what I thought. I'll drop it down again. Okay. Thank you. That's the feedback I needed. I know earlier it was like all you could see was a big giant thing of yarn, but okay. What was I saying? Oh, speaking of weirdos, Ian is a weirdo, just had a birthday celebration, and I promoted the bingo on here. But I ended up winning the bingo, so if I get time, I will share what Ian sent me. Or what Ian's prize was. And I'm going to show you another trick I do here in a minute. And I know I'm not really like tutorializing this. I gotta keep. Please feel free to ask questions. I will be checking the chat regularly. Again, this is a chainless foundation. She does this in her, again, the video is linked. You can see I crochet pretty loosely. That gives it a little more stretch. But that's also why I went up a hook size to make sure it was stretchy enough. Okay. Here's what I'm going to show you that I do. This is because I don't like counting. I was a math teacher for over 20 years, and I don't like count. Oh, what weight is this? It says... the card. Sorry, crinkles. Oh, it's backwards. It says bulky weight acrylic, but it is, so I'll compare to this 6 weight. Look at this. It is, well, it's a bulky weight, but it's on the biggish side. So I'm using a bigger hook to compensate for the fact that I'm using a slightly smaller yarn. But hey Liz, how are you? And thank you for saying the thumbs up. How are you? You're welcome to drop your channel at any time. It just showed you how if you look in the chat just above you there, Liz. And when you drop it in the vertical, I do also recommend you pop over to the horizontal real quick and drop it there, and then if you want to go back to the vertical, you can. Alright, so we're doing a chainless foundation. Some of mine auto drop. Alright, I need to get in and watch. I am so behind on so many people. Okay, so here's what I do, because I don't like counting, even though I was a math teacher forever. Every 10 for a large count, I put a stitch marker. And I'm going to actually put it in the chain in the bottom to make sure I've got the right number there too. I didn't do something right. I'm glad I checked. Alright, so we're doing a chainless foundation, so, and it's not really chainless in that we're creating the chain, but we didn't start with a chain. Okay, now we're good. Forgot to do my chain on that one. And I'm putting it in the bottom because then it can just stay there and I can see my count. I will go as many as she says to go in the pattern, but I have a feeling that's going to be a bit big. It needs to be a little bit big on me, but not huge on me, so I will check. There you go. But yes, it's a mill end, so I can't tell you color, but I do very much like this color. It's a good one. So what's everybody else? Oh, my nails. Yeah, thank you. Did those on live last week. My index fingers, both of them came off, so I had to I just used a different black sparkle, color sparkle. But yeah, they're color street. The base is, oh, what is that orange color? Okay, what is that base color? Darn it. I can't remember. I can't remember what the black overlay is too, because it's two. The black sparkles is an overlay. This one I don't remember what that color is either. Okay, I'm useless right now on the colors. Hi Yadira, how are you? I don't know how long I'll be on. I use the trick when I'm making long chains. Yes, every 10 or 20. If it's really long, I'll go 20, but yeah. I think it's I just very much dislike counting. Anybody else out there that has that problem with a distaste for counting? Oh, and this green Grinch yarn is getting in my hat here. Thanks so much, Yadira. You're the best. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So what I'm doing is a chainless double crochet row, which means I didn't start with a big long chain. It's different than amigurumi, because I know you watch a Crafty Witch. Most people, they start with a chain and then they start doing their stitches. This is in her pattern as well. What I just did, for double crochet, you yarn over, you go in, you pull through. But instead of pulling through 2 on this, with this yarn over, we're pulling through 1 and creating a chain. and then we yarn over and pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Now, I still am not aware of a way to do this if you have skipped chains. I can't figure it out. I've played with it. I cannot figure out how to do it, and I cannot find it on the internet. So if it's not on the internet, it doesn't exist, right? Obviously, I'm mostly kidding. Hi, Therese. Therese? Is that the whole first name? Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm sure. Teresina. Okay, Teresina? I'm probably butchering your name, and I apologize. But thanks for stepping in. Did I already? No. Okay, yarn over, pull through the one. I'm like off screen, huh? Yep. Over here, sorry. I'm going to center that right there, so that tells me where I need to be. Okay. It's off camera, right? Yeah. Because I considered doing boring white, but I didn't really have enough. Maybe we'll mix it up. I don't know. And in case you're wondering, Yadira, most people, well, it's kind of calm in both chats at the moment. But there are, well, I can't actually tell. I don't know how many. There are 33 in the vertical. I don't know how many are in the horizontal at the moment. So Nightbot's doing a lot of talking. So I know that can be annoying. Okay. Oh, yep, good. I'm so glad you did that, Liz. Because you do like all the different crafts, don't you? Like tons of different crafts. All right. What's the most, okay, for those of you who crochet, oh, it didn't do it. Try it again. Chat a little bit in there, Liz, and then I'll do it. I am making a hat. I am making a hat. Yes, we appreciate that about Chuck. Chuck will have a whole conversation with you over there. I'm making a hat from Camille's creations from her tutorials, but since she's doing a Happy Holidays challenge, but this hat specifically is going to go as a donation to K&K Crochet. They collect hats and donate them to multiple charities in their area. I already forgot where they live, but it's in the description box. Well, their P.O. box is. And I know, let's see, that doesn't look right. Hold on. Oh, it is right. Okay. I don't count out loud typically, because in case anybody's crocheting and I don't want to mess up their... Liz, try again if you want. But yeah, if you're interested, or if you have hats you've made and don't have a home for and would like to send them on over. I'm going to make a couple on the Centro as well, because the knitting machine, it takes so much less yarn and it works up so fast. Yes, I'm doing a double crochet foundation row. Yes, that's right, Chuck. So that's making the chain and then our double crochet. And again, I actually am going to check it way before her count. Again, it needs to be big on me, but to fit a standard size head. But I'll show you again how dang stretchy this is. Look at that. Like, it is so stretchy, which is great. That's why we're not doing linked. Linked double crochet would like reduce that stretchiness, and you want stretchiness in a hat. So we're doing the bottom up, but it's not really a brim. So it's a bottom up pattern for those of you who do hats. But yeah, Liz, it didn't work for some reason over in the horizontal. If you want to pop back over there and try again. But yeah. Yes, yarn over to make it the double crochet, and then we yarn over here, pull through one. That makes the chain for the foundation, and then yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two. Now I have found the only way, if you saw I pinch it right there, the only way I can hold that stitch well to get into it. Yes, there you go. Try now. And for some reason, it seems to be liking the capitals better. So try that too. I don't know, Liz, why it's being like that. And I appreciate everything. I appreciate the thumbs. I appreciate hi everybody in the vertical. So this is a hat. Yep, wait, sorry. This is a hat, but it's gonna be like this. Obviously it's too small now. This is even probably, that might fit my 3.5-year-old granddaughter, but I don't think I'm there yet. I'm definitely not at the stitch count I need to be at for her pattern. I'm at 20 something, so. Okay, so this again is a what's called a foundation double crochet. And this is what her pattern calls for. See if yes, you're friendly toward Night Bible. I appreciate that, Yadira. Oh, did that work? Well, it worked for Chuck. That's hilarious. All right, I don't know. And so the capital seems to, I guess I'll have to put it in both ways. It didn't used to be case sensitive, but hi, indoor voices. Indoor voice, please. I have a pretty indoor voice unless I'm in teacher mode, and then I can be quite loud. Oh, well, let's try that too. Let's see if all caps works. If it doesn't, then just capital H. I'm watching the chat there. So what I'm doing is a double crochet. Did it work? Nope. Chuck was just trying to show you. I guess it's capital H, but not all caps. Capital H, OOKS, 247. But I will fix that I will go in Nightbot and fix it. And then that will be perfect, because then I can take screenshots and show Blair so she can see how it is. Indoor voice, please. That's a fun. Do you just listen to ASMR channels? I'm curious. I'm over again, sorry. That's another 10. All right. From what I could tell on her pattern, the actual stitch count doesn't matter that much. It's really about it going around the circumference of your head. Now, the circumference of my head is barely 20 inches, so I'm on the small end of the spectrum. So I will go to at least 21 inches here. And thank you for greeting. Let's see. Hi, Lydia. It's Lydia, right? It's so nice to see you. I felt so badly for you the other day, and I had no way of communicating with you, and then I remembered, okay, I can go over to my other login, and then I wasn't subscribed long enough. It was a whole thing, but I knew it wasn't your fault, and I'm glad you're here. You're welcome, and I will return, and I will visit you again. I have been lucky enough to not have that kind of issue. I don't think I did a single there. Nope, I didn't. Oh, wait, maybe I did. Well, I had it right, but I didn't see my... Yeah, Liz does a ton of different crafts. Liz does a ton of different crafts. Yeah, I don't typically have a problem with that. So for right now, we're going to go ahead and show that, but we're going to keep eyes on that. For now, over in the vertical, it's just happy emojis. It's yarn and love. So this is acrylic bulky yarn. I'm using a 9mm hook, working on the base row of a hat. I crochet a lot. Umalal. I'm not sure. Umolo. I'm gonna stop. Stop while I'm ahead. Okay. It's, yeah, Lydia, if you want to drop your channel, Hooks 247, and apparently you need it to be a capital H. I need to fix that in Nightbot, but yeah, that's right. All right. Yeah, Chuck. You can call her Chuck. Oh, I totally understood. It's, yeah, it happens. Something like that happened to another channel, and then it wasn't as blatant or as obvious as that person with you. So there were a whole bunch of people blocked, and she didn't even know. So she had to go in, she got rid of all of her moderators, and then she had to go in and like unblock all these people. It was crazy. So yours was one little incident, and it was me, and I totally understood it. Poop happens. Right? It just does. And people are not the best people in the world all the time. We hope that we all get... I am really close, Liz, and I do already have my watch hours. My watch hours are great because everybody... who did it happen to? Manuela. She's talked about it, so I feel like it's fine for me to say. She talked about it in a live. And then, not right after that, but sometime after that, her channel got deleted. She's still working with YouTube, so she's had to create another channel. I feel bad for her, so bad for her. But yeah, Lydia, you can drop your channel there. With Hooks, like I said, for some reason it's only taking the capitals. Hooks 247, no space. So yeah, but in Lydia's, a moderator decided to time me out for no reason. So then I eventually figured, I was like, I thought, well, maybe it's a short timeout and it was an accident or whatever. And then they started being really obnoxious. But I'm telling Lydia, believe me, it could have been worse if you didn't realize it was going on. And they, they blocked a bunch of people, or somebody like me, where I can just go into another login. I just hadn't been subscribed to you over on the other one. But thank you, Liz. I appreciate that. And I really appreciate Yadira and your moderating duties there, even though you're not a moderator. If you want to be, you let me know. One more. And Liz, I need to get over into some of your videos. It's been a while. I need to get into everybody's. I am really finding it hard to have video content every day and watch all the videos I want to watch. And lives too. Okay, so I'm going to do 2 more stitches, and then that's the pattern, but I need to measure it. So I'm going to try this other little thing I just learned on Streamlabs. That's where I'm at, by the way. Hi, Izzy. Oh, you're so welcome, Izzy. Izzy Pop is lovely. Izzy, go ahead and drop your channel. Apparently, Hooks needs a capital H, so capital H-O-O-K-S. Just the H is capital 247. I don't know why it's acting that way, but I'm going to fix it. I'll go in Nightbot and fix it. Okay, that's 1, 2. But yes, I love the animations in, yes, Linda's showing you. So, chat, people say a couple things after Linda's, but then you do it. Can you show it close up one more time? This? This? Or do you want me to, because I can do this too. Hold on a second. You're in the horizontal though, so that doesn't make that much of a difference. I don't know, it's not letting me do that, what I wanted it to do. Nope, it's sure not. Let's try this. Let's play with this horizontal output. Is that better, Chuck? Oh, hooks and then 247, no space. Lydia, try again. So look up at Linda's crochet channel and see how she typed it, and then that's what. Yep, there you go. You got it. There might be a space there. Yep, you have a space there. I know, it's a pain. You'll get it. Third time's a charm. Okay, now we're going to try something I haven't done. So, pulling material like yarn or cotton balls drives me crazy like nails. Oh, like pulling on it, or pilling, like the pilling on the stuff, or like when I did like this. I don't know which things. Sensory. Oh, so the actual there you go, Lydia. That should work. Yep, there it went. Hi, Katina. How are you? Oh, Tunisian. Oh, I love Tunisian. Here, let me show you a Tunisian I've got. So for those of you who don't know, Tunisian crochet is a different style of crochet. It's kind of like crochet and knitting had a baby, because it's kind of like a weird combination of the two of them. This is a Tunisian cowl that I made. This is a beautiful stitch. Gorgeous, I love it. And then this is a washcloth I made with a different stitch, and that's Tunisian. So like I said, it's kind of a combination. So I'm going to try to do this thing. We're going to see if it works. Okay? I got to turn this a little bit. Give me 1 second. And you love Erin? Is that how you say your name? You love crochet. Yes, I am crocheting. I'm working on a hat. I'm using a 9mm hook and bulky weight yarn. It's a substantive bulky. It's a true bulky. 5, or I don't remember how many. That is what. Yes, this washcloth is beautiful. You're right, Izzy. I do need the little turkey stickers. I might actually have some. That would be funny. Okay, my next live, I'm going to tag you in it, and I'm going to put turkeys on my fingernails. Anyway, what's funny about Tunisian, so this is how the front looks. There's a very clear right side and wrong side. So you can see the back side, and this is where you can see I had some flaws or some not perfect tension, but the front looks like I had perfect tension, which it just looks so cool. I love it. Okay, so here's what I'm going to give it a try, y'all. So hang with me. This may or may not work. We're going to give it a shot. Nightbot just dropped Camille's channel. So here's what we're going to do. Can you see me? I'm going to show you this cowl. So you can wear it around your neck like that. Sorry about my elbow in this part. So you can wear it around your neck like that, or you can pull it up and over your head, and it still goes all the way down in the back. So that's this cowl I made. It's a MDL Crochet stitch. This is Tunisian again. Tunisian crochet. Oh, you don't see, well, I could point them out. Check. It's just like this loop, for example, is just bigger than the rest of them. It's not bad. And again, this side looks flawless, and this side's the one that matters, right? And this will be great scrubbing texture. This one, Erin, so in Tunisian, this didn't, even though I had to kind of learn the stitch, let me show you a Tunisian hook. While we're at it, we might as well actually have that discussion. You can use a regular hook if you don't have that many stitches. However, this was this many stitches, right? No, this was the stitches around. So it was a lot of stitches. So this is my Tunisian set. Oh, let me hide that again because you don't need to see my face at the moment. This is in a project somewhere. I gotta find it. That's my 6.5 millimeter. And so these, they look like crochet hooks, right? But then there's this. And in this little pocket here, there's different size cords. So let's say I want this size cord. I don't want this short cord. 10 millimeters, a little bit big. I am answering your question how long it took, but I want to give you perspective. I'm pretty sure I used this 8 millimeter. Okay, and then you screw that in. Now you don't have to, again, you don't have to have these. You can have the ones with the plastic cords. That's what I started with, and they're kind of like bamboo hooks. But this, I got this set, you can get off Amazon for pretty decently priced. Hey Camille, how are you doing? So we're taking a break just for a second. The Tunisians that I made were made for Camille's Tunisian secret Tunisian project. And then you put this on here. I'm just showing the Tunisian. So then when you're putting on your stitches, then it can go, and then it just gets stopped there, and you won't lose your stitches off the end. So how long did that cowl take me? Again, I was fairly new to Tunisian, so the cowl took me, oh, how long? I do have a link in the post. You're right. It's called her owl hat. It's in Camille's tutorials. If you look in, it is in my description box. So you might want to pop over in the horizontal. It's easier to get to those things in the. So going back to this, how long did it take me as a pretty much beginner? Actual hours of working on it. 3 to 5? I don't think it was that long. I don't think it took me that long at all. Especially because I was kind of making up my own pattern. I was not making up my own stitch. This didn't even take an hour, I don't think. Probably less. Tunisian uses, well, depending on the stitch. I don't think this one did, but Tunisian often uses a little bit more yarn than crochet. And definitely more yarn than knitting, because crochet takes more than knitting. And then this, if you go back to my secret Tunisian reveal video, again, that was a Camille challenge, Camille's creation. She's in the vertical chat. Oh, and yes, I know you like this cowl. Yeah, so there's where you can see the error because it's at an angle, but like when you pull it, you can't hardly see. I mean, it's interesting how it almost hides the seam, but anyway, these just, oh, thank you for this gems. The squirrel cup is so cute. Oh, thank you, Erin. I appreciate that. I'm glad you feel like this is a really good live. I try to address people's, yes, definitely. Chuck, I appreciate that. Seems like right at this moment, it seems like more of the chat is over in the vertical, so that's cool. I'm glad you love it. Oh, 42. This is why, okay. Camille, I just learned to do this. So, I want to measure and see how big this is. Okay, it's just a little bit big. I'll get real close. It's just a little bit big on me. Here, let me show you. I'll pull it in the front. Which, like, it meets and it's a little more, but I'm going to go with her stitch count because this is so stretchy. Okay, so I'm going to go with her stitch count. I have a tiny head, but that should be perfect. So the stitch count in her pattern is what I'm going with. Now, she does a chain 2 and double crochet, but I have a feeling, oh, we don't need to see me anymore. We'll hide me again. All right. Oh, well, that's lovely, Erin. Well, I'm glad, if I'm saying your name right. I'm glad it's entertaining you. That's fantastic. Okay. So Liz, how am I doing all this? This is in Streamlabs, and I just figured out how to do the 2 cameras. I just figured it out. Like when it wouldn't go live through Streamlabs last Sunday, I was trying to fix whatever caused the problem, and I discovered that. So maybe you and I could do a video chat sometime if you are interested in all of that. It's not directly through YouTube's. It's well, relatable, Erin. My attention span can be extraordinarily short too, which is why I've already talked about 17 different things, right? But but yeah, you email me again. I'll type it in here. My email is now. I have the other one, but. It's that's the new email. It's in the description box too, but email me, Liz, and we'll work something out. Okay, in Camille's, where am I? This way. Okay, I moved my bottle that was giving me my center. Oh, in Camille's message. Oh. Okay. No, I don't, Edward. I mean, I don't have a business one set up yet. No. And I'm working on it, but it's not there yet. Yes, thank you. Thank you. But I didn't mind answering the question, but no, I do not have a public Facebook at this point. So in Camille's tutorial, she's going to chain 2 and then do a double crochet. But I bet now she would do, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, Camille, because she's in the chat on the vertical, is a yarn over and pull through. Notice did I chain? I might have chained, but that's a single crochet, what I just did. And then if you go in between and you yarn over and pull through, then you have a stacked double crochet. And it's easier to get in that stitch than if you, and then you don't have the extra on the edge. Okay? And all we're going to do is double crochet. So it's so much easier once we're past that foundation. So all we do is double crochet. Now, YouTube, oh, hi, Andy. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Oh, you headed out. Erin, thank you so much. for subbing in. Or are you saying bye to someone else? I don't know. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the feedback and that it's been entertaining for you. If you don't mind, if you haven't already, subscribe. I'm getting close to my 1,000, which would be amazing. I've got my watch hours, so I just need to hit 1,000 subscribers, and then I can get that next level. And I appreciate you, Erin. I'm trying to stay above the chat. Am I staying above the chat? Oh my goodness. Something like that actually happened at the school I worked in, but it wasn't the principal. And it was much more subtle. And I think it was about the same amount of time. I'm sorry that happened. And I'm honestly, with this, I'm not even going to worry about counting because it's so basic that I go in the stitch under the V. I'm just doing in a U.S. terms, double crochet in the UK and possibly Australia as well, and maybe South Africa. I'm not sure. This would be a treble or a triple crochet. Treble is what they would call it, which always makes me want to say double, toil, and treble. I don't know why. It's the word in the play is trouble, not treble, but that's where my brain goes. Yes to no counting. We're all boycotting counting. This is the nice thing about the basic. And did I end up ever answering? I did, right? How long it took to do the Tunisian. All right. So I'm just trying to keep an eye on all the chats. It looks like most of the people are on the verticals at this point, which is cool. That's a flip for me. Usually when I've done it this way, most people have been on the horizontals, so this is nice. It's a nice change. Now that I'm actually... Oh, you're back already. Was it you that asked how long it took me, or was it... lost people. Who asked me how long that took me? Oh, for the Tunisian hooks? Liz, you need a link for the Tunisian hooks? I have one in my posts somewhere. So if that's what you're looking for, if somebody was looking for a Tunisian hooks, the set that I have is linked in a post, in my posts somewhere, if you're looking for a Tunisian set like that. Hi, Rachel. Yeah, I was able to stay with it up until a couple minutes before I had to come over and do this. So I am working on a hat pattern from Camille. Now, she used blanket yarn and she made it an owl, and it's super cute. I am doing the base part. Oh my gosh, I gotta undo that. I just realized I forgot to do a step. Silly me. I showed you on my head that it needed to be connected, but did I connect it? No, I did not connect it. And that's kind of important. All right. It's all right. It's just crochet, right? Meant to be frogged. Where's Magic Frog? I wouldn't have made the mistake if Magic Frog was here. Just kidding. Well, only sort of. Just kidding. Okay. So something she shows, you want to make sure your tops are with your tops so it's not twisted. Okay. I'll go right in. Where is it? There it is. Right in there. And I'm going to slip stitch. And it's not going to be connected. She shows that. I should have given myself more of a tail, because usually what I do is I do it with the tail and connect that. But we're not going to worry about that right now. Okay. So I slip stitched into that one, but I turned it around. So do I need to flip it inside out? I do. Okay, she showed this. I just am being silly and forgot. Oh, and now the yarn's weird. It's wrapped around because I'm silly. All right. Oh my gosh, I just punched my camera. Let's fix that. My camera was not deserving of getting punched. I want to go the same direction, right, Camille? I'm all peanut butter and jelly. Oh yes, there you go. You were having a Camille dinner when Ryan's not around. Okay, I'm just gonna undo that because I'm frustrated. All right. So Camille, I'm supposed to turn it like this, right, before I slip stitch, so I keep going in the same direction. And I shouldn't be a total goober. All right. In there. Now we're going to slip stitch, which is yarn over, you pull through the stitch and then pull through the loop. And then I'm going to make a standing double crochet, which is you make that single crochet like that, and then you go through the stitch, yarn over, pull through. There's my standing double crochet. Now we can start again, and you can see it's okay to frog your work. Luckily I didn't get very far before I realized I was being a dork. Okay, I need a sip of tea real quick.
That's what she said.
There you go. That's what she said. Y'all, I need your opinions. There's a game called Gutter Brain, and the answers are actually all clean, but the questions like make you think otherwise. Do I need to get that game? Does that sound like a game I need? Oh, fancy cheese. Ooh, I love fancy cheese. Tomato soup with goat cheese. Oh, nice. What kind of cheese on your grilled cheese? Or just the standard old American slices? I bet not, because it's Ryan, so. But you got nice cheese. Hi, Shatika. It's so lovely to see you. Oh, let me keep... Oh, I didn't see you over on the horizontal. Hi, Sunday Stitchers Club. How are you? Sorry, I am in horizontal and vertical, so I missed some vertical there for a second. Or some horizontal there for a second. How are you? To go with your notifications. Yes, exactly. Right? Right, Chuck? I need the game. And I do actually have a game called That's What She Said. But the innuendo in that is like... It's not as blatant in your face as Cards Against Humanity, but the innuendo in there is real questionable, so it's not really it's like, whereas this other one, the answers are actually clean answers. It's different than the That's What She Said game. But yes, I do have the game called That's What She Said. Alright, I still have all messages. Okay, we're good there. If you don't mind, hit the thumbs and subscribe. Munster, see, that is my favorite. I love Munster grilled cheese. Oh, I love it. I'm good, thanks. What are you making? I am making a hat. It is in the description box. Now, the one in the description box is Camille's Creations owl hat. I am not going to be making the face. I'm just going to be making the hat because I'm sending this to K&K Crochets. Their donation, they collect hats for different nonprofits in their area. Their goal is to collect 2,025 to match the year hats. They right now have 1,500. So they're about 500 short. Their goal is to hit it before the end of the year. Obviously, my one hat is not going to do much of a difference, but then I'm going to come back to why am I doing this particular hat here in a sec. So it will be a donation. I know I'm moving kind of fast. I have no idea. Right, exactly. Exactly. Exactly, Chuck. Yeah. So the other reason I chose this hat, okay, there's, oh, she's taking a picture. Okay. Did I miss something? Let me look at what she sent here. Oh, yes, I did actually. Thank you, Camille. I did actually see what you blocked, and you were right to block it. You do have to go now. It was so nice for you to be here. But yeah, no, my phone notification is that's what she said. And I was a high school teacher, so it's just funny. But it was so lovely for you to be here, Erin. I appreciate it. And Sunday Stitchers Club to finish the answer. So it's going to be a donation hat, but why this particular hat is because Camille's Creations is having a Happy Holidays challenge, and if you make any of her tutorials, or, which this is one of her tutorials, or anything from her 25 free patterns lists, and you submit it to her with, I can't type it in the horizontal. It's share with Camille. Camille, do you mind going in the horizontal and the vertical and putting your email where they send their entries to? You can be entered into her Happy Holidays challenge. There is a video linked in the description box that you can check out. But any of her tutorials and any of her 25 free patterns can get you entries. You take a picture, and I can't make like 20 of these hats, to clarify, and get entries. I get one entry for each different pattern, but you take a picture, you tell her which pattern it is, and you send it. You send it to her, and you get an entry. I have done a few. Linda has done more. I've done a lot, but I'm also doing other things. Like this was perfect because I could do, I could make it for K&K. I am going to actually check this stitch count this particular time, just to make sure. And again, I don't count out loud in case anybody's counting. Yep, perfect. That's why I figured I didn't need to, but I wanted to check for that first row around. All right, and then we go in the top of that, we yarn over and pull through a slip stitch. Again, in her tutorial, she would be chaining 2 and then doing a double crochet in this stitch. I'm going to do a standing double crochet, and I didn't even chain 1, and that's a standing double crochet because then it makes it, you don't get the extra ridge there. Now in her tutorial she stops and goes ahead and does this together, but I didn't really want to do that right now in the live. So okay, so if you're interested, okay, she's dropped, Camille dropped the video in the horizontal and the vertical, right? Wait, go ahead and drop it in the vertical too if you want. But the video is in the description box, the Happy Holidays challenge. But get an entry. She's giving away some yarn, not her hand dyed, I will clarify, not her hand dyed yarn, but her some yarn from her stash, which I have 2 yarn gifts I've got to send. I just sent one. I'm so glad that Lexie was happy with hers. Her extra surprise. She knew that, because technically the color on my halo I sent her was from Deb Morgana, because that's who sent it to me. But I'm like, okay. And I did keep some for myself, since Deb sent me enough. And I made that thing for my sister, which was just a little bit less than 2 cakes. But I kept the partial and one cake, because that's enough to make something, I'm sure. Hi, Moonrose. How are you? It's lovely to see you. In case you're wondering where everybody is, most everybody is over in the, Camille might still be in the horizontal, but a lot of people are over in the verticals, but I'm trying to hit both. I think I'm catching everybody. Oh, I didn't set a goal for super chats. Camille, did you get a chance to go see my post about feet pics? Because I thought you would think it was really funny. Because it wasn't. It was feet pic, but not really. It was cute. Because I know a few people did see me do that. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Moonrose, it's not people not seeing you. It's that a lot of people are over in the vertical because I'm running it simultaneously. But hopefully Liz will email me and I'll explain how to do all the things I've done tonight. Because I did actually have Michael MDL reach out to me and ask how I'm doing the horizontal and vertical. So I sent him screenshots and explained what to do. So I'm happy to do that. But this new 2-camera thing, that's brand new that I just figured out. I'm a very much learn as you go kind of person. And I believe in lifelong learning, whatever that is. I feel like my chat. Oh, I did miss a bunch of chat. Oh my God. Oh, you're funny. You're funny. Oh my gosh, I'm so cold, Chuck. I feel you. Here, I'll drop my weather. I'll show you. It's just been dropping and dropping. But at least we're not buried in snow. Thank you, Camille. I was missing a lot of chat. Let's see who else. Oh, Renee. Hello. Hello. On number 2 sweater? Are you on your second sweater? Or second skein? Yes, crafty. Yes, crafty. Yeah, you're cold too. Oh, hey, Sniper, how are you? You're in Maryland. Is it snowing up there? I learned as I go too. Okay, Thrifty, you're there too. That's wonderful. You're in Maryland on vacation because normally you're in Virginia, right? No, yes, Virginia. Because Nick is in New Jersey. But it's too late for Nick. My lives are too late at night. Because I couldn't figure out where it was snowing. It was snowing where is Margaret at? I know it's too late for her to be here. Hi, Lexie. I told you, it's every time I've been pulling up my weather tonight, it's colder and colder and colder. And that's really high humidity for us too. But we're supposed to get some snow on second sleeve energy. Oh, I feel you, Renee. Oh, second sleeve. If you can get... Oh, is it Kazoo's time yet? I don't know. I don't think so. Let me look. I can't tell. Not that I can tell. I'm at 963. That's what I was at before. Is that what you're asking about? I need to get back to all messages here. Oh, and it's not cooperating. God dang it. I swear, if I do anything, it messes up my ability to see the chat. Okay, I cannot see the vertical chat right now. I'm so sorry, guys. Let's try this. Okay, so Thrifty, yes, perfect. And Sniper, you might have to chat, put a couple of chats in and then do that, Sniper, because sometimes it just doesn't cooperate if there's one right after another. They're 6 years now. Your pups. Oh. Child size hexicardy. Oh. Nice. Moonrose is working on a child size hexicardy. Let me. Oh, yay. I can see the chat this time. I swear, I do anything and I get messed up. We had snow in the Panhandle. Yeah. See, this is late for us to be getting our first snow, but it's not been super. We have had a lot of rain, which is really strange in October for us. So, yeah, yes. Did you do it in the vertical as well, Thrifty? And no, yours dropped fine. It's Sniper's that didn't. I know his other name is showing, but Sniper, if you want to drop your channel, try again now that Rachel said something. Rachel's one of the packages I have almost ready. I think I'm happy with it. It's almost ready to go out. Then I have another one, and then I have a Secret Santa that's got to go international that I got to get sent out. But oh my gosh, if you do, you just did perfect, Rachel. That's wonderful. I am getting really close, Andy. Yeah, I'm less than 40 away, so I'm very excited about that. So I'll probably do. It would be really nice if it happens before my birthday. My birthday is Thanksgiving week. So it'd be really cool if I had that. Happen then. Let's see. Oh, I'm at not. Whoa, that's way up. Okay, thank you. I looked and it was 963. Holy mackerel, that's awesome. Woohoo! If you have alter egos, go subscribe like I did with Lydia the other day. I went and subscribed with my alter ego. That's really cool. So it'll happen before my birthday for sure. Because it seems like I'll gain 10 or 20. This is almost 30, but I'll gain 10 or 20, and then I'll lose a handful, and then I'll gain, and so I end up gaining like 1 or 2 a day on regular videos. But lives is where I'm more likely. Oh, yes, nice. Thank you, Blair. And Blair, I got your email. Hi, Magic Frog. So lovely to see you. A lot of people are over in the verticals, but you can hang out in the horizontal if you want. I am making a hat from Camille's Creations list, and it's going to be donated. I'm going to show everybody. Andy, I don't know if you knew you could do this. Let me show you this. Let me just pull out that stitch for a sec. Watch this. This is so cool. This is in Streamlabs. I'm going to do this, and you can see me. And so I can put this hat on. It's a nice ear warmer right now. So, yeah. But did you know you could do that? You could have an overlay. But then it's my elbows there. But anyway. So I got a ways to go on this hat yet. But just wanted to show. Oh, I don't need to see. See, I do have. Oh my gosh, it looks really faded. In this lighting, I guess it looks more pink right now. That's good. I tried to get it to be pink. It didn't look very pink. But anyway, we'll do that again. That's great, Moonrose. So yeah, I don't know if you knew you could do that, Crochet Witch. And it's so I'm through my laptop and I have a webcam. That's what this is. A webcam that's hooked up to the laptop, And then that what you just saw me on was my laptop camera. So it looked pink. Good. Because I was trying to get it to be pink, but I had so much purple in it still. To me, it mostly still looked purple. But yeah, that's amazing. Holy mackerel. I had no idea it was that close. Oh, hi, Connie. When did you come in? Very nice. Both of you can drop your channels, not right after another, but Hooks, Hooks, 247, no space. You're welcome to drop your channel since you just came in the horizontal there. A lot of people are over in the vertical if you're wanting more chat, but I would drop it both places. Yeah, Connie comes and visits here. Connie comes and visits. I need to get back and visit. Gosh, I have been so bad. I've hardly been in anybody's videos or lives or anything. I've been running people's playlists, but like overnight. So there's 3 people I've been running playlists for. I know one person in particular that's been helping. Is there anybody in my chat that needs playlists run, like you're needing hours? Oh, you've been slacking. Well, you know, Andy, on that, the other day, I did a just regular normal YouTube vertical and didn't do Streamlabs. Just did a pop-up. And I felt I got more views on that than I do with the Streamlabs. Like for my Sunday nights, I like having the Streamlabs. Last week I had to abandon Streamlabs because it abandoned me. Worked fine after the live, just didn't work for me during the live, so it was very annoying. But anyway, it's working great tonight. But in that process of trying to figure out what went wrong with Streamlabs, I found that I could do the 2 cameras thing, which was freaking awesome. But it's, I mean, most of your 90% of your people are in vertical, or maybe 99% of your people are in vertical, right? Andy, I don't know. I don't know if Streamlabs are worth it. That's good. I've been kind of MIA. You've been MIA. Oh, you're going to go live tomorrow. What time? What time, Connie? Just another stitch if you didn't know. Hi, Erin. Oh, I'm so glad you're back. Oh, thank you, Blair. I appreciate that. That's so exciting. I'm so excited. And thank you for coming back, Erin. Oh, so now we're down to 7 subscribers needed. That's amazing. You all are amazing. I appreciate it so much. And I appreciate those of you who watch so much of my stuff. I haven't seen Arity tonight. Arity works tomorrow. I bet it's too late for her. Has anybody seen Arity? Anyway, obviously she's, oh, yes. Oh, wait, I thought I saw. If you want, oh, your allergies. I was having that problem about 3 weeks ago. It was real bad. And if you watched my Saturday video, you know what's been going on this week. Oh, I have a really funny fail. 6 more. Yay. Thanks, Blair. You guys are amazing. I have a really funny fail in my video tomorrow because it's just like, now my daughter was thrilled about my Halloween fail because she said that they were already done with all of their kids' candies from that's my daughter, my grandkids' mom, because my other daughter doesn't have any kids. So, and anyway, she was like thrilled because she was the beneficiary of much of the candy. Okay, you take care. You do what you need to do, Liz. Oh, thank you, Erin. I love that. Thank you, Liz. I know I need to run your playlists. I know I do. Oh, let me go back to Maribel. Oh, the vid. Oh. I have so many specialists. I hardly ever see my regular doctor. Magic frog. I was calling on you earlier because I had to frog a little bit, but I haven't had to frog anymore. So your magic did. I called upon your magic and it came. So no more frogging. But I'm sorry. Yeah, I get it. I get it. The doctors, you've been through some stuff. So I get it. But yeah, my specialists. And it's really my neurologist that I see the most. But my doctor, I'm so lucky I get to have a colonoscopy again next year because I have a family history and not me. I don't have a problem, but they said, no, you get to go every 5 years, not every 10 years. Thanks. So excited about that. Anyway. Yes, I know. All I had to do was say, call upon the magic frog magic, and it was there, and I haven't frogged since. Connie and Magic Frog, and I know your name is Maribel, but I like calling you Magic Frog. If you want to go over and drop your links in the thank you, Camille, I bet that's you. Oh, Crafty, thank you for taking care of that, because the answer to that deleted question is, well, yes, we're human. All right, so, but thank you, Crafty, for taking care of that. Oh, your pup, Bronco's not doing good for Chuck. Aw. Yeah. Do you have to, drops or something? Or did you wrap it, or what do you do for him? Yeah, Blair knows how to drop her channel, so that's good. Blair does really cute lives with her sister. I like it when I catch it, but so often she's live when other people are live. I tend to only catch a little bit of hers. But I do like it when I catch it. Do you always, Blair, is it always with your sister? You're the one on camera. Your sister sometimes, hands are on camera. Your sister's sometimes on the camera. Yeah, right. Aren't they just so much fun? Magic Frog, that was the worst part after I had my hiatal hernia surgery. It was all the air they pump in. Oh my gosh, the shoulder pain that caused me. Whew. I'm glad they warned me so I knew what it was and I knew some ways to kind of deal with it, but oh my gosh. Terrible. Drops and massage it. Yeah, he doesn't like the massaging part. Oh, he likes the massage, not the drops. Well, he's normal then. Don't we all love massages? My poor husband has had to massage my feet so much lately. I don't know what's going on with my feet. That means, Magic Frog, that means the kitty is going like this. This is making biscuits. This is making biscuits. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. When they do this. When the kitties do this. That's making biscuits. Cats are the best biscuit makers. Well, I think they're the only pet that does that. I don't know. Do dogs do that? Do dogs do that biscuit making thing? Because, I don't know. Lebowski just, likes to stick his head, under stuff and, move it around. He's and then he, turns his head around. Yes, we have a dog named Lebowski in the house. Yes. Okay. Yes, I knew what you meant. Because I'm a cat person. Yes, you got it now. Okay. That would be crazy if Camille got 5,000 last night. It'd become crazy if I got to 1,000 tonight. That would be crazy, crazy. That'd be amazing. Yes, thank you, Liz. Yes, they're the best biscuit makers. They're so cute. And if you saw my post with little Missy, she was not making biscuits, but she's sitting like a little pretty princess. Oops. I think that was a false stitch. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to actually talk about that. So when you slip stitch, sometimes it creates a false stitch right there. Let's see. I better count my stitches and make sure I haven't been going into that false stitch. But again, I'm not going to count out loud because in case anybody's counting. Yep, we're good. So, let me talk about the false stitch. That was the only time I've gone into. So, see right here, this is not a stitch. This, let me get closer. Right there. That's not a stitch. That comes from making the slip stitch. So we want to make sure that we don't go in there. It looks like that's the only time I almost did it because I've still got the right stitch count. Oh, I should check how many rows I have. And then I gotta look at my notes. I used my little Live Fantastical journal again. I wrote down in real formal terms my pattern here. Not my pattern, Camille's pattern. She says I need 11 rows. Let's see where I'm at. Again, I went up a hook size from what she did 8mm, but I did the 9mm to kind of compensate for the fact that my yarn's a little thinner. Oh, I've only done 5 rows. I might have to see. Okay, so we got about a half an hour more. I heard that expression about it. Oh no, I love it. Biscuit making. That's what I always. Yes. Okay. Those kinds of like wait, what do they call them? Chips, buffalo chips. Okay, that might be a Colorado thing. There, where they have buffalo chip or cow chip tossing, which that's poop. Oh, thank you, Blair. We're so close. Hi, Pookie June. Pookie Junhee. Maybe that's it. But anyway, back over here. Yes, thank you. And Connie, and Magic Frog, I don't know if either of you dropped your channels. If you didn't, Hooks247, you're welcome to do it. And Chuck came over to hang out with you. So maybe we can get 5 more. In the half an hour. It's feasible. Alright. So again, I'm doing, notice I just did the slip stitch, which is just pulling it through. And then I'm not chaining, I'm going in here, yarning over, pulling through those 2. Then going in the stitch and up. And there's my standing double crochet or stacked single crochets. I've heard all kinds of different. Oh, Chuckaroo, thank you for coming in as the other one. There you go, Connie. 6 more rows to go. Yes, that's right. I have 6 more. Sorry if anybody was counting. All right, well, which is amazing. Just Another Stitch is Connie, if you don't know her. I like her stuff. She has some fun tutorials. She does lives. She does some like word of the day things with her lives. Sunday. Oh, Sunday Stitchers Club. You came over. Yes, Sunday Stitchers Club. There's way more folks in the vertical tonight. Usually it's the other way. Tonight everybody's in the vertical. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people are in the vertical. Sunday Stitchers Club, if you have content, you are welcome to drop your channel. Hooks247 HOOKS247, no space. Now watch your autocorrect because it will probably try to force a space in there. So, oh yes, Andy, yes, you take care of you, and I'll catch you over there on the other side. I'll see you shortly. So we'll I gotta figure 4 more. We're down to 4 more. Hi, Lana Banana. Oh, how nice. Okay, and you'll fall asleep, but thank you for dropping in and letting me know you were here. It's been a very good night, and Lana is always so lovely. She's probably sent me a good night message, and I probably haven't seen it yet. But we're moving right along on this hat, and this purple is it's pretty close to true to color on that camera. Pretty close. It's got a little more pink hue to it than you're seeing on the camera. And I'm looking on YouTube, and when I'm looking at the YouTube camera, that's pretty close to the correct color. So I guess it depends on your phone. But yes, okay. So Sunday Stitchers does have content, so we can, if you want, you can go check Sunday Stitchers out. Like and subscribe if you haven't yet, because I'm getting real close. And then, yes, Thrifty's jumping back and forth. Lexie I think you're drunk. Oh, Reza, I did not see you. Hello, how are you doing? Reza, which way is correct? 1, Reza. 2, Riza. Tell me, 1 or 2, Reza? Riza? It might be Riza. Number 3, Riza. Okay. I'm just being silly now. Well, not really. I want to know which is correct. But, oops. What's on everybody's hook? Again, this is both for K&K Crochet donation, and it's for Camille's Happy Holidays Challenge. The challenge's video is dropped in both the horizontal and verticals. If you're interested, all it takes is 1 entry, right? You need at least 1 entry. And there's lots of options. There's so many options. And last Sunday night's live, I made these minis, and these are her patterns. So I'll just show you. So you can do random acts of kindness / crochet, right? So it's a little, I actually wove the end in finally. Anyway, so there's that, but this is her pattern. This is 1 yarn. It's just, it happened to be a striping yarn, so it came out pretty close to half and half. And then I made these from her patterns. This is her dragon's breath scarf, but obviously way miniaturized. And then I added a keyhole. 3 more, woohoo! Okay, we'll have to, I need a kazoo. The kids, my stepdaughters used to have a kazoo. I'd have to see. And then this is also her pattern, but miniaturized. And then I added a loop. So these are little Christmas ornaments that you can just hand out to people. Like I said, I go to a lot of specialists, so I'll give them to the receptionist. You can give them to your postman. You could give it to, if you go into the post office and make their day, a postal clerk, because this time of year people aren't always the most pleasant to them. Oh, I hit it! Woohoo! That's amazing. Somebody get a picture. I think Blair was recording. Blair is recording? Liz says I'm there. Blair, is it there? That's so cool. You guys are amazing. Thanks for the jewels. The sun balloon. A high five. Yes, yes. This is definitely a high five moment. Yay! Yay! That's so awesome. And Blair, I promised you, I will tell you how to do the Nightbot. I will show you how to do the Nightbot thing with cameras, screenshots. And Liz, I'm happy to walk you through or screenshot stuff for you, whichever you want with this Streamlabs stuff. You guys are awesome. Thanks, Renee. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am just amazed. You are all laughing disco. Yes, I love it. Oh. Whoa. Oh, and Lexie sent me a picture. Woohoo. Thank you. That's so exciting. Okay, well, now I'm going to have to figure out and schedule my giveaway. I already have a pile of things I'm going to be giving away. And then I also have stuff I'm going to be doing in December. Hi, Chef. Oh, it's, I can't figure out how to unmirror this way. Unmirror it. So yes, it looks like I'm crocheting left-handed. I changed a setting and I don't know. I will fix it eventually. Thank you, Liz. That's perfect. But no, I'm not. I didn't even think about the fact that it probably looks like I'm crocheting left-handed because it's mirrored. See, I'll show you. I'll show you. See, that's going to be backwards. I was showing this yarn as like the perfect Grinch yarn if you held it with another green. See how it's backwards? Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't even think about that. But I'm not doing a tutorial. I'm doing Camille's tutorial and I'm just making the hat. But I didn't even think about the fact that it looks like I'm left-handed. I've got to figure out that mirrored. It's got to be a setting. I will find it. But I did figure this out. Check this out, Chef. Refresh my iPad. I didn't catch it all the way. Oh, that's all right. That's all right. Here, watch this. And I'll put this on and we'll see how big it is on my head. It just was being silly. Hello! So, let's see. With that many rows. Now, this is deliberately too big for me. So we still, yeah, we definitely have some more rows to go. Kazoo, kazoo. I know, I wish I had a kazoo. Let's see if one of these makes noise. Nope. I tried, but no, that didn't make noise. Look at that tiny hook. See? I can work with the tiny hooks too. That's why it's available, and then I'm working with that tonight. Anyway, so there we go. I still have my stitch markers in there, but it's fine. All right, but I'm going to turn that back off. But yes, this is so exciting. You like that? That you can see, you could see me at the top bigger on your phone than it is on my oh, that's interesting. Yeah, sorry, my elbow's just in there. That's not very lovely, but yes, Chef, if you're ever interested, I do some micro sometimes. Is it my favorite thing in the world? No, but this was all. I'll pull this down. Oh, hey, I dropped something, guys. Yes, Lexie, right? Big days. Big day for Camille, big day for Lori. Now we got to get Lexie to, are you to 500? Do we need to get you to 500? Yes, like, that's what I was just saying. So this was all I used the tiny hook and embroidery floss. So this is that. Remember, it's like a doll. And I have a really cool idea, depending on what the theme is next year, related to this. My husband just waved in. Oh, he's okay. He's on a real, normally he would already be at work, because in case any of you are like, wait, your husband's there? Yeah, yep. So this week they needed him to switch. If you didn't know, I made this to be like a paper doll but a crochet version. No, there's nothing wrong with being left-handed, and you screenshotted it too. You can all send it to me. I want to see it. That's amazing. Oh, the mini hex. Let me grab that. Let me get all these things. I was like so excited. I just like missed all the chat. Okay, so moon rows. This was literally only 2 rows. So that first row and then one more row. So, and then you do 2 of them, and this is all the same yarn again, but it was a striping yarn. So, and then you can sew it. You can sew it all the way together. You could put like trim down at the bottom. I came across, I slip stitched across and then made that and then sewed the back. And then I don't remember how I got around to the front. Maybe I slip stitched around. I did not. Look at that. I did not sew that end in. How nice of me. That looks like a Lori job. I do that all the time. All right. So this is literally only 2 rows, moon rows. This is so fast and easy. And this, let's see how many rows. Where did I start? I think I started here. Or did I start here? Yeah. This looks like it was 13 rows, and I want to say 12 stitches, but these are all Camille's patterns. This was only 5 linked double crochets across, and I used kind of a small hook. You'd have to watch my video to see what size hook I used, because I don't remember. I want to say a 4.5 millimeter, but those are all Camille's patterns. And they all would be entries, except I already had the hat entry. But this was from Decade Divas, but it's my crochet version of a doll. But do you make foot warmer? I have not made slippers yet. No. Yeah, I have been making all your patterns. Now, this was not yours, but this, this, because it's Creator Spotlight. This is the cornucopia. And I'm going to fill it and use it like a stocking, because I think that's cute. And I wish I knew this colorway, because it's so nice. But it was a scrap from Shannon, another yarn, so I don't know. It's super soft, so I'm thinking it's Big Twist, but you can sew the bottom for a small bag. Exactly. And I talked about that with the mini stockings. You could put little candies or treats in there too. This is also on this is on the members choice free list, the mini stocking. So again, you can make any of these things I just showed you, or this that I'm making, and it counts as an entry. You take a picture, tell her what pattern it was. Sometimes if it's not obvious, like if it's not one of her patterns, tell her which 25 free patterns video it was in. That can be helpful. Yes, that's what they say. That's what it's from the 70s supposedly, right? Mine's way bigger, because I used bigger yarn and a bigger hook. I actually have 2 less rounds than she did. Just Vintage Crochet, which is Crafting Kitty's Spotlight Creator, so that's why I did that one. Plus Cornucopia and Turkeys is Live Fantastical, Michelle and Cheyenne's theme this month. So wow, I'm really very excited. Do I make foot warmers? I need to make, you know what I need to do? I just need to make an amigurumi foot. That would be really funny. Just an amigurumi foot. Just a foot. And then we could have feet pics anytime we want. Hi, Sway Swag. Usually in thread, yeah, and I think she was using a fingering or a 1-weight or a 2-weight, I think, and like a 2.5. So yeah, so usually not gigantic like the way Lori does things, is what Chuck is saying. This over in the horizontal she's saying. But yeah, this will go, because I was at a loss, and then when Just Vintage Crochet was the Spotlight Creator, I was looking through her stuff. I was like, oh, I'll look at the 1970s, and I'm like, 1970s cornucopia, and I'm like, well, that's perfect. Again, mine is significantly bigger than it's supposed to be, but I'm going to treat it like a little stocking and put it in my Secret Santa gift with little treats in it. Oh, I was saying about international. Definitely use Pirate Ship. However, I'm going to tell you, filling out that form is a whole adventure. But it's worth it. You save so much money. Oh my gosh, so much money. Which thing, Lexie, that I made it gigantic or a foot? Should I make a foot? I should make a foot, right? Yeah, I did it in yarn. Yep, and not thread. Yep. Oh, you did it in yarn as well. What size hook did you use and what size yarn, Linda? And then let's see. Yeah, no, I think it would be really, really super funny if I made a foot. Okay, yes, Lexie, I figured it out after I said which. Yeah, it would be hilarious. Yeah, I get that. Did you have some thin yarn, or did you just use whatever you had on hand? I just loved the color of that yarn for a cornucopia as well, because it's like it feels very harvest colors. But yeah, if I can, yeah, it would be really, really funny if I made a foot. I probably can't do that until January because, oh my gosh, I have so much to do before, and I'm the collaborator for Live Fantastical in December. Now I'm working on my bots project for January already, Battle of the Stitches, because then I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to stress about it last minute. But I've been playing with a bunch of things with my stitch, and I'm still trying to figure a couple things out. I did figure out how to turn it in a square, which was far more challenging than I was expecting, but I figured it out. The Sway Swag came on over. Yes, everyone. There's a bunch of folks over. Thank you for coming to both Sway Swag. Make some hands too. Is that what you're saying? That'd be funny. 4-weight and 4-hook. Oh, okay. The sparkling red. Oh yeah, I love sparkly red. Are you decreasing? No. Okay. Good question, Chuck. No, this is going to be a rectangle. It's 11 rows. Assuming that seems like it'll be the right size. Like I said, this needs to be a little bit big on me because I do not have a standard size head. I don't have a completely out of the norm size head, but I still do not have a standard size head. Just like a cat hat, exactly like Linda just said. Yep, like a cat hat. And so since I'm not doing the owl face, it in essence will be a cat hat. Just a purple cat. Ooh, it's the Cheshire cat. Ooh, if I threw some pink stripes in here, it would 100% be the Cheshire cat. Okay, I keep banging my teacup. Sorry about that. But no, this is no decreases, so it's like I said, it's not a traditional like brim up. It's truly just, in essence, a rectangle that we're going to sew together. We'll turn inside out and sew together. And then it's done. When you do it in the round like this, so easy. Do the smile. Do the smile. A smile on the foot. Oh, the Cheshire cat grin. That would be funny. That would be funny. That would be a fun alteration to the owl, right? Instead of having an owl, just have the Cheshire cat grin. That would be really funny. Again, if I was making it for myself, I would do that. I would do that in a heartbeat. But it's for a donation. I just don't know. I feel like donations need to be more simple, plain. I neutral? Maybe that's the right word. I'm way off screen. Sorry, guys. Yes, you're right. Oh my gosh, that's a brilliant idea. So I have plenty of yarn to do another one, and I think I will, and I'll do that. I'll put a big Cheshire grin on it, and then maybe put some top stitch some pink stripes onto it. You donated it last winter. You did make the owl hat. And where did you donate to, Linda? See, that's what I'm curious about. So how you do a cat hat, Chuck, is just like this. So you keep going around and around. So I started at the bottom. There's my seam. I haven't sewn that together yet because it was a foundation. You keep going, and then you get enough rows, and this is in Camille's tutorial too. Then when we get enough rows to be an actual hat size, I have made a cat hat before. I don't remember what stitch it was, to be honest. It was so long ago. I made it like in a couple hours, considering this has been a couple hours and I've been chatting, and I stopped to talk about other things. Oh, did I go in this? Is that the actual stitch? No, I think I went in the wrong spot again. Is that the false stitch? Yes, it sure is. Okay, so let's say I was done. I'm not going to actually do it, but let's say I had enough rows. Check. So what I would do then is I would turn it inside out, and then you can single crochet, slip stitch, whatever you want to do across here. And then what kind of actually happened, and then we turn it back around. But what ends up happening is it kind of sits like that. Oh, you can't quite see it. Oh no, you're in horizontal. You're okay. So it kind of ends up looking like pointy ears when you sew it together. Now she might have a way to make it even more exaggerated. I have to watch that part of the video and see. But that's basically how you make a cat hat. It's just going around and around and around. But this is slip stitch join, so it's not in the round. So there's definitely a seam there. So I would use that to guide me. I would want that to be in the middle of the back when I sew that. The seam is not obvious. I mean, it's not bad at all. It's there, but it's not bad at all. And it's better than the drift on my Tunisian that y'all saw. But that was a me thing. Anyway. Let's see what Linda, did you say where you donated it? And Liz got her thing. Keep it fun. Perfect timing, that phone. I know, my phone is amazing. My phone knows. I'm just like, see, I had the, I'm so excited that like I had the adrenaline dump, and now I'm like, oh, I feel like I could go to bed. But I am at my 2 hours. Okay. Somebody maybe walk me through how it's really kind of fun that Camille and I both hit milestones the same weekend. That's really fun. Mine is, like I said, oh, you're spinning your wool and watch. Oh, that's fantastic, Liz. Ow, kitty. Come on, Missy. Come on. Okay, Missy's joining. Missy came to join us. Let's see if she'll make biscuits. She's not much of a biscuit maker. Flynn is more of the biscuit maker. This is Missy, the back of her. Maybe you can get a foot shot there. It's right there. No, she's like, oh, no, just scratch my head. I want you to scratch my head. This is Missy, miss. Flynn gets in my pictures and Missy gets in. Oh, okay. That works. When you say them. Okay. Oh, that's cool, Linda. That's cool. And Missy is definitely interrupting my ability to work. Right before we got birthday presents for your birthday, Lexie. The universe has spoken. That's right. And here is. Yes, thank you, Liz. I appreciate it. Thank you, Camille and Lexie. Thank you, everybody who's congratulated me. That's Like, I really am surprised. 50, yeah, see, I don't actually make hats all that often. But I'm gonna, for K&K, I'm gonna make some Centro hats. Because my yarn management tomorrow, it's use the yarn you have. But it seems like every time I give yarn away, like I just did, yarn keeps coming back to me. It's sort of like what happened to Shannon, another yarn. She started destashing and whatever, and one of her friends started destashing, so she gave a ton of yarn away and a whole bunch of yarn came back. Oh, that's nice. So you could give them to your sister too. And up where you're at, I'm sure that's super necessary. I know a lot of people here in Colorado will leave hats on the, there's areas that are known for people that are, what are they called now? It's not homeless anymore. What's the right term? Unhoused? Something like that. Anyway, whatever it is. People in need, we'll say it that way. And so you go to this area and you just hang it on the fence in the area where people are in need. You can do it that too. Yes. Yes, I know. Hi, Crochet Queen. Moonrose, I hope it drops for you. It should. If it doesn't, chat a couple times and try it again. I don't know why it didn't drop for you. There it goes. It's good. It's good. And Missy is taking, this is my cat, Missy. That's what you, okay, you can, nope, she's getting down on my lap. Well, that's cute. She doesn't normally do that. See, I'll show you. See? She's down on my lap. Yes, you're in the show now, Missy. Okay. Now she's like, no. Oh, no, she's still sitting on my lap. She never does that. She never does that. There's her little face. Yeah, I'm so happy about it. I'm so happy. I just gotta, I'm gonna have to figure out when to do my big 1,000. Because I have a stash over here of stuff to give away. She is a beauty. My little Missy. She is such a pretty little girl. And I say little, she's very standard size. She's about 8.5 pounds, I think. She is making it very difficult to... Now, if I could get her little... She is perfect. You're exactly right, Crochet Queen. Oh, she is a pretty girl. Oh my goodness, so much fluff in my nose now. Her hair is very soft and fine. So it like clings wherever it goes. Are you done? Are you done? I would love to show them your little foot beans because they're so cute. No, she's like, nope. Not gonna happen. All right. She's getting back down. I think she's getting down. Yes, she's a tortoiseshell calico because she has all the tortoiseshell, but then she has the white. So I don't know. How's my pup? Oh, okay. The puppy is a giant girl. She's finally over her giardia. She is now, let's see, how old is she? She will turn 10 months, so she's 9 months right now. And she towers over the other two dogs. And she's so much longer than the other two dogs. Oh, the feet pick. Okay, so that's a funny joke. I'll tell you this story. I did do... so I... joke around with Camille when she accidentally shows, okay, yes, you get some sleep, Blair. I'm probably going to go in 5 to 10 minutes. Well, we might go to the top of the hour. We'll just maybe get there, but so the puppy had giardia. She's all better finally. It took a while, and she's growing like crazy. She's so much bigger than the other dogs. It's crazy. I am making a hat that's cat hat style, but it's the owl hat linked in the description box for Camille's Happy Holidays challenge, but also it's going to be donated to K&K Crochet. Okay, so to go back to feet pick. So I put a picture of Missy's feet in a post today and said, oh, here's a foot pick for you, Camille. Because I tease her anytime she accidentally like shows her feet on her lives. I'll send her a super chat for the foot pick, because you don't get feet pick for free. That's the joke. So I did a feet pick of Missy's little feet, and her little feet are right next to each other together. There's where I need to be. Oh, that's why, because it's not straight down. Okay, now we're good. So anyway, it's a cute little picture of Missy's feet. So that is what the story of the feet is. And then the pup, she's growing like crazy. She is so smart. I mean, she is a German Shepherd, but she's exceptionally smart. She is just a giant little girl. She is, she's a big girl. I don't think she weighs a ton. She's pretty trim, but she is giant. But she is finally fully healthy. And neither of the boy dogs, Lebowski or Ollie, got the Giardia from her, so we quarantined them effectively. That was back this summer, but it was scary there for a bit. I was very worried about her, but she's good. She's good. And Blair, thanks for being here, and thank you to all that subscribed, and hopefully I answered your question thoroughly enough, Liz. So yes, it was a thing. And then she had Ryan's foot on there the other day on top of the stocking, and then her feet were there again, and they said I made a joke about the feet pick money. Feet aren't free, but this time they're not Sasquatch size. I was teasing about her husband's feet, but it's just a silly joke. Yeah. But then I thought it would be funny to do a little. I gave away Missy's feet for free. You're right. She consented, right? She said okay. She was in my workspace. Too funny. Anyway. Yes. Missy's beans might not be free though, because that's the little pads on her feet. They call them beans because they're so. But she has the multicolored beans, and they're so cute. They're so cute. That would be a fun sticker to get made of her little beans, because they are so cute, because they're so like they're all of them are multicolored. It's like the black, the pink, and the like kind of a tannish color. But yeah, she's a cutie. But yeah. Oh, hi Sam. How are you doing? So here's what I'm working on, Sam. That's the back side. This is Camille's owl hat. Now, she made hers from blanket yarn, but I'm doing mine from donation, and I asked everybody at the beginning. I gave them the choice of these bulkies. I had 3 or 4 different bulky colors or the blanket yarn, and people picked the purple, so we went with the purple. I am so sorry. It's Camille's owl hat pattern. So I know YouTube, I literally, Sam, in order to get notified, because you're another person, I hardly ever get notified when you drop a video. If I see something scheduled, like if I see a live scheduled, I go in and click notify me. That is the only way I get notified, I swear. Otherwise, I do not get notifications. Because even if I have the bell turned to all, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I have to go in on the individual lives and click the notify me button. Oh, wait, is that the false stitch?
That's what she said.
Yes, that's the phone. There's my phone. And my phone's opinion. Oh, slip stitch. Have you made a cat hat before? I bet you have, Sam. Oh, I would love to know what's your weather. What time is it there? You don't have to put your zip code. You can put a big city. I changed there. I don't need to. I'm going to stop for a second and have a tea. I'm going to have a cuppa. You missed it, Sam, though. I hit 1,000 apparently, which is like wild. That's just wild to me. And I appreciate all the support. Oh, it's going to be silly again. Okay. Is it letting me in again? Okay, there we go. Oh, to your reminders. Oh, that's really annoying. Oh, 16C, that's... What is that? Oh, that's chilly for you, Chuck. 46. Whew. Yeah, no, I'm so excited, Sam. I really didn't expect it to happen for another week or two. So here we are. But anyway, when you make a cat hat, it's just you make the size of your head. I'll show you this cool trick I just learned too. Since you're here, I've been showing everybody that I can do that. And then when I put the hat on, I can see it's very close to the right size. It's supposed to be big on because I have a tiny head, so. And then when you sew it, yeah, I'm sure that's like, so Chuck, so you can kind of see it here. When you sew it, I don't have enough rows yet. When you sew it, it just kind of creates the cat ears. And these are very popular hats. So I made one of these. The stepdaughter that's a senior in high school, she said, oh, see, I'll take it back off. She said, hey, I need a present for my friend who is having a birthday tomorrow or the next day. I can't remember. Anyway. Oh, thank you, Camille. I will work on getting you a picture of the beans. Okay, Camille. I didn't even think about. Okay. I'm gonna try to start to pull it back in. All the thoughts. Okay. You've made a cat hat. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, Chuck. It's like, so you do need to get enough rows, and honestly follow her pattern, and her I think a bulky 6 would be extremely warm. But yeah, you could do, there's a couple of those wools that I sent you that would work too. Well, I don't know if any of them are thick enough. You'd just have to adjust, but the idea is, this is big on me, but that's on purpose. And also, I used a 9mm hook, so it's super stretchy because I don't know who it's going to, and I want to make sure it fits. But anyway, I was able to make it in a 4-weight yarn, probably a 6mm hook, in like an hour, 2 hours. Obviously, I wasn't chatting and living it, but yes, for the beans. Yes, thank you for the $2 for the beans. I love it. Thanks, Camille. That's hilarious. The little beans. I can adjust. Yes. Yes. But yes, cat hats. It's really cute how it sits on your head, and again, you use that seam to show you kind of where the middle of the back is. Then you turn it inside out, sew it on the other side. I think this. Wait. Is this the right side? Do I have it inside out? Ooh, maybe that's the right side. That looks a little... I don't know. I don't know. I'm absolutely dreadful with right side, wrong side. Absolutely dreadful with it. I don't know. This looks like the right side to me. That's one nice thing about Tunisian. It is very obvious which is the front and which is the back. Anyway, so, all right. Do I go 9 more minutes? I guess I'll go 9 more minutes. Wasn't planning on going 2.5, but that's all right. That's right. I was explaining about my husband. His work, there was a scheduling issue, and they needed a sergeant for the second half of the week. So instead of working Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week, he's going to be working Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Like, he starts on those nights, and then it goes into the next morning. Because he works 9 p.m. to 7 a.m. Anyway, but he has vacation next week, so it made sense, because then he wouldn't be working 8 days in a row. So, he's flipping his schedule, which just means I have to be very conscious of everything. And my daughter flipped my schedule. These are so fun. Chuck, seriously, the cat hats are super popular. Let me get the yarn. I'll just give you stuff to look at. Here you go. It's right across the room. I'm going to show you the yarn I made the cat hat out of, and it looked so good. So good. Ugh. Okay, so yeah, I almost fell on my face. All right. So this is the yarn I made that first cat hat out of. This is landscape yarn. It does not frog, so don't make a mistake. And this really needs to be caked up because it's a mess. It does not frog, but oh my gosh, it worked up as a cat hat so beautifully. This like mixed silver black gray, almost a tan gray. Anyway, loved using this. This is not landscape yarn. What is this yarn doing in here? This yarn just decided to embed itself in there. Looks like I have another piece of yarn management to do, but anyway, something fun like this, and it's very popular with teenagers. This style hat, very popular. Apparently, once my stepdaughter gave that birthday present to that friend, like they wore it literally every day for the rest of the school year. It looks like facets, but this is actually landscape. It looks very much like facets. This one's landscape. I don't remember the colorway. And clearly, like I said, I need to cake that up because that's a disaster. Does not frog nicely. So don't make mistakes. Do something simple, straightforward pattern like this, like Camille's owl hat. Oh, who came in late? Did somebody come in late that we were talking about that put the Cheshire Cat smile if you have this purple color? And you just the smile, right? That's all you'd need, not on the back, of course. That would be brilliant. Yeah, see, perfect, Chuck. That's what I thought. I thought they were mostly teenagers. It's super popular, and I guarantee my 3-year-old granddaughter would also love it. But I was reassuring you that teenagers very much like these hats. So if you know what colors they like, I mean, it'd be cool in rainbow. It would be cool in black. It's cool in the variegated. Just go off of what colors they like this style and follow Camille's pattern. Just adjust for the right. Yeah, no, it's so pretty, right? So I'm at 8, so I have 3 more rows. And putting it on my head, I knew it wasn't. Yes, yes. I believe it actually was for a boy that the hat was made. The first cat hat that I made. I think that person did go ahead and stitch across to make sure that the ears stayed. They do just naturally, when it's plopped on your head, it just naturally like curves up. It's kind of amazing how it does that. You can kind of even see it like me just kind of pushing on it a little bit, how it kind of wants to do that. And it's not anything I'm doing in the stitching. It's just when it goes on the round head, it pushes them up like that. So, yes, you can. And then you get another entry into Camille's. Cool like a cucumber. I'm just being silly. Because I think I honestly always thought it was so funny when my students said stuff like, "Oh, you're so cool." I'm like, I don't think so. I think I'm just really real, and I'm goofy, and I guess that's cool. Anyway, yes, we've got, where's the act? We've got 3 more minutes to go. I cannot get a row done in that time. I honestly, had it not been, I can't believe you guys helped me do that. I super duper appreciate that, and I'm so thrilled. I know it takes days before it's like official, but maybe I can get something worked out. Maybe we can do the Stitcherhood. Maybe we can do something connected to that, to when I do my I'm actually monetized video. But I know it will be a few days before that's official. And my yarn management Monday, my fail today was quite humorous. It's not a crochet fail. It's a really not paying attention to what I was doing fail. It's really funny. Yeah, I think it's really funny. Anyway, so worth watching that tomorrow. Yes, thank you. I like people. I like genuinely care about people, and I think people feel that. It's like I always said as a teacher. Yeah, we'll chat. We'll make a party. We'll do something. We will definitely do something. But Chuck, I do try to be personable and like try to touch everybody or party like it's 1999. Was it as good as the dollar store? It's almost that level, but it's not quite as funny as that was. The dollar store incident was flippin' hilarious. That was a next level fail. Oh, what I was saying about teaching is I truly live by this philosophy. They don't care what you know unless they know that you care. And I feel like that's people. Hi, Erin. It's so nice to see you again. And Joanna. Or Joanna. Probably Joanna. I really live by that philosophy. I assume people continue to watch me because they know that I actually care about them. Because otherwise, they don't care what you know if they don't know that you care. It's really my fundamental philosophy on teaching. So, but it's very nice to see you again, Erin. You can see I would need 3 more rows, but I've almost been on 2.5 hours now. So, but I put out videos every day. I don't do a lot of shorts, but if you like shorts, which I'm guessing because you said short attention span, I do remember stuff too. Oh, my nails. Yes, they're Color Street. Let me try to get that. And that's a whole long story. I'm trying to get them right. I'm sorry. The index fingers, they both came off, so I did the black sparkles, or the a totally different color, but it's Color Street Nails, which are, you need to publish that. That is profound. Okay, well, I think I heard it somewhere, but I can definitely do a short. You know what, Chuck? Let me write that down. I'm going to write down, do a short on my philosophy of teaching, because I do think it impacts YouTube, and I feel like that is why Camille has the same impact. Like during her lives, I think people feel cared for. They feel like she cares about them, so that's why they hang out. Okay, do a short with philosophy. Okay, I'll know what that means. This is my Live Fantastical. I know it's backwards, I'm sorry. Hang in there. You can see there's little, I'm already this far in. And my little, it's so cute. These journals are so cute. And this is just one of the originals. You guys all want to see a drawing of a pig that I did? I won't even explain why. Do you want to see a drawing of a pig that I did? Oh my gosh, what? Really, Erin? Holy moly, that's amazing. Thank you for letting me know that. That's, whoa. Wow. Lexie, I think that comes from my 20 plus years of teaching, but yes, I can be a little bit all over the place in that way. But wow, thanks, Erin, for letting me know. Do you guys want to see the picture of the pig that I challenge? Yeah, I can write backwards. Yeah, right. Isn't that amazing? I really need to figure out that mirrored thing. I really do. Because it's annoying, right? I think I need to flip horizontal. I think that's the setting I need to do. But and I'm so excited that you're here, Erin. But I do have a whole playlist of shorts if that's your speed, and there's some really funny classroom stories in there from early on when I was on YouTube. So I have a good Thanksgiving. I'll make it a short too. I have a really good Thanksgiving funny classroom story, because most of you weren't around last Thanksgiving when I told it. I sent you an email link. Okay. Email, like in my email or in my Instagram, Moonrose. Yeah, how I can, freaked me out at first. My brain said, what? Oh, yes. Yes, sorry about that. Do you guys want to see the pig? Yeah, I'm sorry, Chuck. I really do need to fix it. And Chef thought I was crocheting left-handed. I'm not left-handed. My daughter is left-handed. It does not look like either of my grandkids is going to be left-handed. And my grandson in California does not appear to be left-handed either. I need to fix it, right, Chuck? I will. Okay. Camille says she wants to see the drawing of a pig I made. Let me see if I can get it. I'm going to have to turn it this way so the vertical can see the whole thing. There you go. There's my pig. He's pretty cute. Not too bad. But pigs are so cute. Yes, on the pig. Chuck says yes, and Camille said yes, and Lexie said yes. Piggy pig pig. There's my pig. So I had 5 minutes to draw a pig, and this is what I did. Not terrible. But I think pigs are funny. Anyway, but I'm not giving you the full context because I can't fully explain it anyway. But I did it for a thing, and yeah, they said you have 5 minutes, draw a pig. That was the entirety of, oh, and you had to use a pen. They didn't want you to use a pencil or erase or anything. So, yes. Yep, that is a pig. It's a pig. And Moonrose, yes, email? Or no, you were saying yes to the pig. So, Moonrose, was it Instagram or was it email? Just so I know to look. I'm terrible at checking my Instagram. I'm working on, I changed my email, so my email, I mean, I still have the old email too, so no worries, y'all, that have that one, but, so it matches my channel name. Peppa, yeah, right? Who can name it? Peppa. Peppa Pig? Let's look at his face. I don't think he looks like a Peppa. Oh, pig feet. I need to draw pig feet. Porky, right? Oh, thank you, Linda. Thank you, Linda. I forgot. I told you I'd show you at the end. If I had time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this is what I won from Ian. And inside it has this other bag, so Notions bag, and oh my god, the telephone, that's priceless. Swan and a horse. Okay. Oh, Wilbur. Okay. Wilbur is a classic, yes. Oops, I'm not quite on the screen. That one might have to go to Camille. But the phone is fun. For those of you who don't know what an old rotary phone looks like, there it is. But I guess it was donated to Ian from Bridget, I think. But that's the bag. It doesn't have any inside pockets or anything, but that's why there was a Notions bag. And then there's an actual zipper. This is something I'd like to figure out how to put in a crochet bag. I've seen methods for crocheting a zipper on a project bag, but it's very, 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 very Christmassy. But Wilbur, we'll go with Wilbur. Elvis, Priscilla, Mary, and Sarah. What Mary and Sarah? What did Mary and Sarah come from? I know where Elvis and Priscilla came from. Ponchos are tough, right? Ponchos do take forever. I say that having never made one. Yeah. Yes, the owl, of course. Oh, so Elvis, Priscilla, Mary, and Sarah were Chuck's pigs. That's what I bet you're asking. Or were you asking about the owl? I don't know. I can tell the adrenaline dump did a number on my head. But I'm like, Aaron's over here telling me it's like... Camille, I need to make another... I keep saying another. I need to make a poncho someday. As I haven't. There is a specific Bag-A-Day pattern. It's a poncho with sleeves that I want to make for my friend that you're going to see. Oh, okay. Chuck saying Mary and Sarah, the names for those pigs were just her daughter choosing the names. So not any specific reference. Okay. Oh, hello, Manuela. I mentioned you earlier and about how you... Oh, wait. Is that your channel? Did you get your channel back? Did you get your channel back, Manuela? if you did, well, either way, do hooks 247 and it'll drop your channel. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy if you got your channel back. Because I was talking about that just now. Oh my gosh, congratulations, because holy mackerel. I felt so bad for you. So yes, brain fog, exactly, Chuck. I know, I freak everybody out because I can, the multitasking, it's so, I love the emoji, that's perfect, Chuck. It is your new channel. So go ahead and drop your new channel, Hooks 247, no space, HOOKS 247. And if you want to, after it drops there, pop over into my horizontal and do the same. Because I know, it just like, I just felt so bad for you. Anyway, so this is Camille's pattern. It's K&K Crochet are looking for hats if you want to make hats and donate. And this is for Happy Holidays challenge. If it doesn't work, if it works, yes, it worked. Hooray. You've made 5 of it with the carrot. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I want to make. Linda, how much yarn does it take ish, and how long? Are they quick? They look quick. Let me know, because you've made a bunch of that specific one that I want to make. For my friend that you're going to see a picture of tomorrow. That is the one I want to do. Oh, you forgot the S, Manuela, on the horizontal. You forgot the S. Try it again. Yes. So it's linked in the description box. Check it. But if you can't find it there, just go to Camille's channel and search, or Camille's Creation and Owl Hat, and you'll find it. You'll find it. But it is in my description box. And then it doesn't, as you saw, I mean, I was chatting the whole time, showing all kinds of other stuff, doing all kinds of things, and I'm only 3 rows short of done. Now, I didn't do the owl face, but we were talking about how fun it would be to do the Cheshire Cat. I might have to do that with the other ball. Well, maybe there could even be enough yarn just in this ball. I'm not sure. Again, these are mill ends, so I don't even know what color to tell you that is. I have no idea. But yes, Linda, that's impressive. I want to know more. Yes, it went. All right. So yes, if you all know Manuela, and she yes, you have to add her to the new channel if you had her before, and so she had to restart from ground zero. That just sounds so painful. Oh, it was a while ago. Okay. Well, just when you think of it, share it on my community, or share a picture of one of them and then put the note, type that in, just when it's convenient for you. I don't need you to do it right now. I know it's late there because it's late here. Well, it's 10 something. Oh my gosh, I went past my 10 and a half. Oh, Shatika's back here too. Oh, you've made 6. That's so funny. Shatika, how are you doing? And Sam, it's lovely to see you. You did drop your channel, right, Sam? And I made you a mod because sometimes you're the one that's in here and can take care of stuff. But tonight I have several mods, which is very helpful. But the vertical has been where it's been. It's good. Yes, it's good. I know. My heart fell for you. You'll be fine. And luckily people know you, and so you can regain most of the folks that you had before. It would just be like the loss of the videos that would make me really sad. Yes, perfect, Sam. And Sam, if there's a playlist, you're somebody I just remembered to start running a playlist for too. If there's a playlist you want, since you're a mod, you can drop a link to a playlist if you want. Since you're in the horizontal, that's easier to do. But yeah, I started running a playlist. But yeah, that's amazing, Linda. But yeah, just pick one of them or all of them, throw it on my community post, and Or do it on your own, that's fine too, and then tag me, that's fine too. Whatever works for you, but let me know. I'm mostly curious how long it takes. I understand that you probably crochet faster than me. Actually, I'm confident that you crochet faster than me. I don't crochet slow, but you're way more experienced. So, okay, nothing in particular. Okay. Yes, but Manuel, I was literally talking about you and how you lost your channel and you had to start over, and so hopefully we'll get a couple people. We'll help you pick up other people that hadn't heard yet that about your challenge there. Oh, the other cat's coming. Flynn, you get a Flynn shot tonight. Flynn never comes on the lives. He's big and huge and takes up the whole screen. Hey, silly guy. This is my Flynn Flins. And he's a big boy. You're just so cute. Can you hear him purring? Well, I guess we're getting more cat video for the moment. Yes, this one's Flynn. My kitty Missy was in earlier. She's actually his mom, but he's pretty much twice her size. He weighs close to 16 pounds. He's a little less than 16 pounds, but he's a big boy. And he wants to, I guess this hat is his. This is why I have to wash everything that I mail out to people. Yeah, he's a good boy. Okay, for the pig, we decided on Wilbur from Charlotte's Web. I think that's fair. And this is Flynn. And it looks like I'm not going to finish tonight, which is fine. I could have finished if I pushed, but I can tell my head is like, excuse me, ma'am. But my Monday video is already uploaded, so I don't have to stay up super late trying to do that. So this is, yes, this is Flynn. Looks like just about every cat in all the... What is he chewing on? Okay, he's chewing on this envelope. Why? He is so weird. My cats are so weird. Oh, you're going to chew on stitch markers now? He's trying to chew on these stitch markers. No. No, stitch markers are not food. What a weirdo. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I think Flynn says I'm done crocheting for the night. What do you all think? Yes, good night. It's definitely bedtime. And thank you. I am just blown away. You all have blown me away with his subscribers tonight. Thank you. Thank you. And on that, I'll say what I always say. I appreciate you all. Thanks for coming in. Can I get an amen? And